Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we turn confusing corporate filings into something you can actually understand. Today, we're diving into Corpay's annual 10K report. Now you might be thinking, oh great, another boring financial document. But trust me, this one has some interesting twists and turns, almost like a financial thriller. We will dissect how Corpay manages payments for businesses, and if it's something that you should care about. Let's start with who Corpay is. These guys are basically the unsung heroes of corporate spending. They help businesses manage and pay for all sorts of things, from fuel and lodging to international vendor invoices. Think of them as the digital wallet for companies, helping them track expenses and hopefully save some money. Their services span across vehicle payments, corporate payments, and even lodging payments. For the year, Corpay reported revenue of just under $4 billion, about $39.75 million to be exact. Net income, or profit, was a healthy $1 billion, but to get a better sense of how the company is doing, let's focus on adjusted numbers. They also use some non-standard metrics that they call adjusted net income, which was just over $1.3 billion. And while those numbers look great, it's worth keeping in mind that adjusted net income can sometimes paint a rosier picture than reality, because they are a reflection of the company's operations excluding certain accounting adjustments. Corpay stock trades on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker CPAY, and they're even part of the S&P 500. In fact, until recently, the company was called Fleetcor, but they changed their name to Corpay this year. The company operates through multiple segments. Vehicle payments, or payments that are related to vehicles, contributed the bulk of the revenue. The corporate payments segment, which simplifies vendor payments, comes in second. Last is the lodging payments, which helps business manage travel lodgings. The company is actively expanding its footprint to accommodate charging of electric vehicles, or EVs. Time to meet the team. Ronald Clark is the main man, serving as both CEO and chairman. Tom Panther was the CFO, but is leaving to become the CFO of the National Christian Foundation. It's always a bit unsettling to see a CFO depart, as they are so important to the operation of the company, but it happens. Now let's talk about the not-so-fun stuff, the risks. As with any company, Corpay faces its fair share, and if they do happen, they may affect its financial condition and stock price. A big one is cybersecurity. They handle a ton of sensitive financial data, making them a prime target for hackers. Macroeconomic conditions also play a huge role. Recessions, inflation, and fluctuating exchange rates can all impact their transaction volumes. The company operates globally, with operations across 4 continents. The company is proud of its so-called compounding growth model, where their unique specialized networks allow for data capture at the point of sale. The company's diversification should provide stability through the portfolio effect that helps them reallocate resources to higher-performing businesses. Operating internationally is another double-edged sword. It offers growth opportunities, but also exposes them to political and economic instability, especially in regions like Ukraine and the Middle East. The company is subjected to a substantial amount of laws and regulations in the US and abroad. That may include money transmitting and payment instruments licensing, privacy and information security laws such as GDPR, email and text marketing laws, lending regulations, and anti-bribery regulations. The failure to comply may result in penalties and other adverse conditions. Corpay employs approximately 11,200 associates located in 24 countries around the world. The company values innovation, execution, integrity, their people, and collaboration. As of the end of last year, females and minorities represent half and a third of the company's global and domestic workforce, respectively. Talent development is vital, offering associates high-quality learning opportunities at all levels and geographies to empower the organization, close skill gaps, and enhance workforce capabilities. A key place to look for deeper information is the company's proxy statement, which is incorporated by reference into the report, specifically Part III. The company's proxy statement will be filed with the SEC within 120 days after the end of the fiscal year to which this report relates, so keep an eye out for it if you want to stay up to date. The company identifies and manages threats through their cybersecurity and information security programs, training, and insurance coverage. The processes are strategically integrated into the overall risk management framework. These risk management processes are annually assessed and require trainings across business lines and applications. The Cybersecurity Incident Response Plan, which is managed by the company's Chief Information Security Officer, is reviewed and tested annually. The board and the Information Technology and Security Committee receive regular cybersecurity reports from the company's Chief Information Officer. The company's CISO has over 20 years of experience in information technology and manages the company's information security and oversees all data security personnel. To continue the corporate payments business, the company must comply with existing regulations. The company must also comply to any potential claim or inquiry. So what's my take on Corpay? They're a well-established company in a growing industry. Their focus on digital payments and expense management is definitely where the world is going. They seem to be executing on their strategy and leveraging technology to modernize the payment industry. There are definite risks with the stock. Keeping their systems secure and adapting to changing regulations are going to be ongoing challenges. Also, the risk of credit losses from customers is always looming, as is the risk of adverse geopolitical events. One thing that makes me nervous is a material weakness in the company's financial reporting. It seems they are working hard to solve the problem, but it needs to be fixed in a timely manner. Overall, Corpay seems to be navigating a complex landscape fairly well. But as always, do your own research and consider your own risk tolerance before investing. That's all for today's episode of Corporate Decoder. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate filings.